What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a couple of games that are in my running or in my routine currently. So games that are currently in my rotation, basically. So as you all know, 2023 has started off with sort of a bang. 2022 was a good year for games in terms of like games that came out in 2022. We had a lot of big titles such as PlayStation exclusive like God of War, nothing from Xbox, unfortunately. Yeah. We had Nintendo games like Xenoblade Chronicles and a couple of other things, So currently I'm going to be talking about the games that are currently in my rotation, and yeah, let's hear you guys and let's see what you guys have to say. So first things first, the first game in my rotation currently is Monster Hunter Rise. So backstory, TLDR, just like a summary, right? So my first ever Monster Hunter game that I ever actually played was Monster Hunter World, which is on the PS4. And I found that the game was really good. Although it was on the PS4, so the frame rates was dipping between 30 and I'm not entirely sure if it went up to 60. But it was a great game, but I never really got into the whole Monster Hunter vibe or the whole Monster Hunter, what's the word? Energy cycle, because I think the whole essence of Monster Hunter is hunt monsters, get new loot, hunt monsters, get better loot, hunt monsters, get better loot. But with Monster Hunter Rise, it's been phenomenal. Like, I've had such a joyous time just playing Monster Hunter Rise, and with the whole acrobatics you do in the air with the wirefly and everything, like, it makes perfect sense how good it is. And yeah, it's probably a game that I didn't think I was actually going to play because it was on the Switch. And knowing me, art style does speak better than graphics, but in terms of what I like to play, I just felt that Monster Hunter Rise, I would get to that probably later on, maybe if there was something like a Switch Pro. But you know how it is. So hearing that I came to Game Pass and actually playing for the first time on Xbox Series X, really great thing to watch, and it's been just so enjoying, and it's been so good to just play and then just get into the nitty-gritty things of just hunting monsters, making a loot. Yeah. So the next game on my list currently, this is a game from last year. I think it was in the Game of the Year conversation. Was it? It wasn't the Game of the Year conversation. Yeah, but everybody had a nice thing to say about this current game. But I particularly enjoyed the prequel, but the game I'm currently talking about is currently Plague Tale Requiem. So Plague Tale, in a sense, was more of this story-driven narrative about a girl and her younger brother, and them just going through the whole rat plague in France, and just the whole narrative, the whole storyline, the progression, the whole pacing was good up until a certain point. So take it like this, right? I heard this thing from Skill Up on YouTube when he did his review on Plague Tale Requiem. A Plague Tale Requiem is the final third of a Plague Tale Innocence multiplied by 10, put in AAA budget, and put in an Uncharted-like story-like kind of narrative, and you have a Plague Tale Requiem. The game's been so good to play. The graphics look astonishing, especially on the Series X. However, the fact that it runs on 4K 30, I'm like, yeah, and then apparently even the PC port also has issues in regards to how optimized it is. But you know how these things are. It just every now and then it just happens, innit? So yeah, Plague Tale Requiem is a game that I'm currently playing. Hopefully I get to finish in like the next couple of weeks, because apparently it's long. I think it's like 30 hours long. But yeah, we'll see. Besides the Series X games, this is aside me playing Xbox Series X games. I currently don't have the PS5 yet, but then when that comes in, I'm going to be talking about the exclusives and all you have. But yeah, I've already spoken about why I changed to the Xbox Series X. For the meantime, I'll put a link to the description over here, so you can check the video over here. But yeah, so the next game I'll be playing is on a friendly neighborhood Nintendo Switch. It is Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which is in my rotation currently. And yeah, I didn't think I was going to enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles as much as I did. One, it's on the Switch, meaning that in regards to third-party games on the Switch, I would rather play it on the console that actually has the power to actually show how truly beautiful a game can be. But when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles, especially Xenoblade Chronicles 3 on the Switch, I think it's probably the best looking game on the Switch currently as of right now. The best first party looking game on the Switch, and you can see how Monolith Soft has really put in the impact and put in the work to make a game look so beautiful as it is currently as it's standing today. I just think it's one of those games whereby you have to play it if you're a Nintendo Switch owner. You have to play it if you're a JRPG owner. Like, it's a must. You can't do without it. It is a must. It's an essential to play this game. Well, I just think the whole narrative, yeah, it's a JRPG, but it also has like the combat style of an MMO. And I was always big into MMOs back in the day, but I don't play that much more because I don't have that much time. But yeah, the story's been really well. The story's been really nice. The narrative's been great. And since I am an anime fan, you know, you do have your sort of anime tropes. And I think I'm currently on chapter 4 of the game, and apparently chapter 5 is the chapter that, yeah, shit goes south real quick, innit? So yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think you guys should check that out if you haven't played it already. A game that's currently in my rotation that there's been a lot of news about, and there's been a lot of coverage about this game in the news, even though it was a surprise drop during the developers direct. I think you guys will already know probably what it is. I'm talking about Hi-Fi Rush. Now, Hi-Fi Rush is a breath of fresh air in regards to AAA gaming, in regards to gaming in general. The game dropped on day one, shadow dropped, no marketing campaign, nothing whatsoever, just the game speaking for itself, and it is absolutely fucking killing it right now. It is absurd how good this game is. Honestly speaking, it's probably going to be game of the year in my opinion, but I'm going to leave that for another video that'll be coming up later on, which is my impression on Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, what is it about the game? The style, which reminds me of Persona 5, but isn't really Persona 5, but you know what I mean. Everything is spot on. Art style, narrative is okay. Narrative isn't all that. You're not there for the narrative. You're there for the style. You're there for the gameplay. You're there for the rhythm gameplay. You're there for the combat. You're there for the complexity of the combat and how everything puts in together. Like, the whole fact that this game was made in 4 years and just shadow dropped is something that's unheard of in the industry. You know, it's one of those games that you have to play if you're an Xbox owner, and it's on Game Pass. So yeah, it's a really good game. It's absurd how great it is. It's absurd how fast-paced it is, how the combat feels so good. And even I haven't really played that many rhythm games. I think the only rhythm game I played was Guitar Hero, maybe, every now and then, and that was a while ago. But this game puts in all these genres and fits it into one, which makes it look so good. And it's just so weird that this is from the makers of the Evil Within, and it's really good. It's really great. It's one of those games whereby you just have to play. For me, it's in the game of the year contender easily. But we'll see how it goes. You know, with the whole Breath of the Wild, you have Spider-Man 2. You know, you have a lot of big games. Final Fantasy 16 is coming out, which is gonna be amazing. But yeah, 15. No, 16. Yeah, 16. So so those are my games currently playing right now in my rotation. You know, I like to play like a couple of 4 games here every now and then. You know, some games that require a lot of hours, and some games that don't require that much hours into it. But these are the games that are currently in my rotation. Let me know what you guys think. Leave in the comment description down below. What games are you playing? What console you're playing on? And you know, just how. I know the sad news about people getting laid off in the industry is bad, but at least we can say with a breath of fresh air that gaming is good right now. And then we also have games like Hogwarts Legacy coming out in the next week or whatever, or by the time this video comes out, probably this week. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, leave in the comment description down below. What's your thoughts on the video? And yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you can. If you don't like this video, unlike, you know, just send me anything. Think about the video, like criticism and things like that. But yeah, nice speaking to you guys, and catch you on the next one. Peace.